Hello everybody, it is JD here and welcome back to a slightly delayed Nobody Spent episode. Yesterday I was meant to show you guys what Lebron sold for and I've kept you guys waiting an extra day. My apologies, but yesterday was of course 250k day. It was the final qualifying day for the only My Team tournament that 2K put on each year. We're going to talk about it. We bought a pretty big team for it. We have since sold said big team. We played, obviously we did not qualify, shock. We had a really unfortunate time of things, but we'll talk about that and talk about the locker code situation as well, because surprise surprise, there was a locker code situation surrounding the event. But of course, the main thing we've got to do is talk about LeBron James. If you missed last video, go check it out. But on Friday, spoiler alert, these packs came out. And for the first time in 2K23, it was my lucky day. We opened up one pack and we got nothing. But we opened up the second pack and out came Dark Matter LeBron James. Do not open these packs. These packs are awful. They are weighted so badly. Troy Dan yesterday did 19 boxes to get one Dark Matter, right? That's the levels we're talking here. 19 boxes. That's well over $1,000 to get one. I just got incredibly lucky. We pulled LeBron, we badged him out, and he sold. And we're going to see what he sold for in this video. So let's jump into it. If you're new to the channel, subscribe to the daily videos. Check out facebook.com/JDCrossover for the daily streams. And today's video is sponsored by Sorare. Alright, so here we are for Sorare. It is a free-to-play fantasy NBA game. There is also football and MLB, but obviously we are here today for the NBA side of things. I've been on this platform for about a month now, and I've been absolutely loving it. There are 2 tournaments every week with loads of different cost caps and requirements, but what we're going to talk about today is the common cards, because if you use my link to sign up, you will be getting 20 common cards to start out your Sorare journey. And the thing I love about this site is you can start with just the common cards and you can progress through the ranks. So common champion here, for example, 1,000 people every single game week will get a limited card. Limited cards you can sell for real life money. And again, you just use common cards. You can't buy common cards, you can't sell common cards. You just get them every day through a daily swap. And you can also get a free card just for logging in every single day. And then you can get a limited lineup. And then from limited, you can then earn super rare cards. And then you can earn the super rare cards. There is progression in this, which is brilliant. So I'm going to show you guys what it looks like to build a lineup. So you go to team, you go register team, and now we can see that my common card is Giannis, which we love to see. You can then see the card's last performances in terms of fantasy points. It shows you who the games are that they've got coming up. So we've got Giannis playing against the Heat and versus the Suns, and this big number underneath them is their average score over the last 10 games. So we're going to chuck Giannis in as our MVP, which means he's, free for our cost cap. We've now got 120 points to play with to find 4 other players. Klay Thompson's got 3 games. Lakers, Rockets, and the T-Wolves. I like Klay's chances of getting a big game in one of those. Andrew Wiggins, obviously he's got the same games. I like his chances. 55 points now for 2 more games. We've got Robert Williams of the Celtics with 2 games. I quite like the look of him. Who else do we have that could have some big games? Benedict Mathurin against the Celtics and against the Magic. I like the sound of that. And we've got 33 points left, and we will go ahead and put in Buddy Hield. That is my lineup for Common Champion. We submit that, and then it sits there. And whenever they play, we see how they get on. Sorare is as simple as that. It is not daunting, it is not confusing, it is a hell of a lot of fun. You can put a lot of time into picking the right players for the different games, scouting the teams and whatnot. It's a hell of a lot of fun. So click the link down below and join in to the action. Let's get back to the video. Alright, jumping into things. We have played Limited. We have got the 6th and final ring for season number 4 as we come into the final week now. Just 5 days left of season 4. Season 5 on the way. And if we thought Season 3 was pretty lackluster and Season 4 didn't have much excitement, going into Season 5, nobody has any hope that anything's going to go remotely right. But yeah, we're getting a blog on Wednesday. have to wait to see how that goes. So we do have a 20-pack box. We will be opening that up in tomorrow's video. We are 3,500 points away from getting another 20-pack box, but I don't really think there's any point in doing that. Given how rich we are, I don't think there's much point in us doing that. Last night was All-Star night for the 3-point and the dunk contest. Mac McClung won the dunk contest. Jose Alvarado was a Rising Stars winner, and Lillard won the 3-point contest. But we got no content from 2K for that. Previous years, they have done things. So he should get a card. Lillard should get a card. Where's Lillard? He's up here. Lillard should get a card, and then Jose Alvarado should get a card as well. Are they going to come at any point? I don't know. Are there going to be these lock-ins here, which are coming on Tuesday? I don't know, but I guess time will tell on that one. But let's talk about the king. Let's talk about LeBron James. Right now, about 700,000 MT for a standard king. So we had the very first one up on the block that was badged out. We packed him in our second pack, which was ridiculous and incredible and crazy, and I don't know how or why, but it happened. And here is that fabled clip. So the first pack was nothing. And literally the second pack, 30 seconds after packs had been, added into the game. A big old wobble. The same wobble from last year, because obviously copy and paste. But the animation is obviously different. The animation is probably the best thing about this game all year, which is sad. But Dark Matter was there. The Dark Matter was pulled. And then you can see the beard. So you know who it's going to be. James Harden, no. You know it's going to be LeBron James. Lakers, 99 overall. And he was a very happy boy about getting pulled. Now, at this point, if I listed him up straight away, I would have been the first LeBron James on the auction house. There was not a single other one up. And, judging by the timings of when the second one was posted, or the first one was posted, we would have been first. However, we had a lot of Hoff badges to use, obviously. You know how we are this year. So we had to spend quite a bit of time adding all, and I mean all, the Hoff badges to LeBron. He started life at 30. We went ahead and added 26 and got him up to 56. And then at the end of all this, we were the second one up on the auction house. So we had the second LeBron up, but it was the first badged out, and it had 56 Hoff badges. So there he was with 56. And he started life for 200k. He went up to 900k. He went to 7 figures within 15 minutes. Happy days. We then hit 2 million MT with 3 hours, 23 minutes to go. Do I have a video of this? I think I do. So it was 2.2 mil with 3 hours, 20 minutes to go. We then come down to the final 40 seconds, and he is at 2.9. The first one, as I can show you guys, has actually just sold. But the first one, I believe, went for like 2.7, but that was a hollow one. So somebody wanted to buy a hollow to badge out. But we were now the second LeBron. The first badged out, 56 Hoffs, only 7 or 8 away from having a maxed out LeBron. And with 20 seconds to go, we hadn't moved. And with these cards, it always comes down to the final 5 seconds. But it's always a bit nervous when you're not quite at where you want to be. So with 10 seconds to go, we still only had 2.9. Still just 2.9. 5 seconds. This is where we should see something happen. 2.9, 2.9, 2.9. And with 0 seconds left, it's 2.9. And for a 56 Hoff badge, LeBron James, second one up on the auction house, first badged out one. That's shocking. But 5.3 mil is not shocking. I don't know how it went up that much in like the final 0.25 of a second. But I was so convinced at this point that it had just gone for 2.9, and it was a disgusting L. I didn't see any movement there. We went to auction outcomes, and it's gone from 2.9 to 5.3 in like a quarter of a second. I don't know how, but I will take it, and we were ended with 5.3 million MT, and we cashed it in yesterday, and there is the cashing in of 5.3 mil. Pretty glorious. We lose $500,000 on tax, obviously, so that's fun, but it was worth it, absolutely. So we gained 5 mil. Where's the rest of the MT gone? Oh, by the way, was I happy with 5 mil? At the time, yes. And then after me, Jack had one that sold for 8.6. 8.6 with 60 off badges. Just 4 more than me. So 4 extra off badges got him 3 million MT extra. That kind of hurt. Then, as you can see right here, the largest auction house sale of all time is 8.8. That one had 63. So a 63 went for 8.8, a 60 went for 8.6, and we went for 5.3. But no, I'm not mad at it. I'm very happy. Then, of course, it was time for 250k. So, we had to go ahead and buy a Giannis, didn't we? Well, of course we did. We had to. We had to then go ahead and buy a LeBron James, obviously. Then wanted to have Magic Johnson for the backup one. So our lineup actually was Ben Simmons, Scotty, LeBron, Giannis, and then, of course, we had to buy the Center of Dreams. Yao Ming had to return. So this is the squad that we ran for 250k. A 50 off badge LeBron James. Standard Giannis, 25 off Yao, 40 off badge Magic, and then we just bought a little Jaren Jackson Jr. for the backup center, because why the hell not? But that's a team I bought to try and do something in 250k. And as I always say, for every single 250k game week, I just don't want to lose my first game, because if I do, it's really sad and really embarrassing. We didn't lose the first game, which is good. But then, of course, knowing my luck, the second game, we come up against Vardo, who qualified last year. We come up against a literal 250k qualifier from previous years. I don't know how he's done this year, but we actually got the game to half-time at a tie game. It was 25-all at half-time. And then the second half, weird things started happening. I don't know if it's something he did or what, but my players, every single possession, were just on the wrong matchups when I hadn't changed any settings or anything. So I don't really know what happened. But yeah, and then because 2K only give you 3 pause timers, I was going to go into the settings to see, like, why are my players switching all the time when nothing's changed? And it ran out of pause timers, so he quit. So yeah, it was kind of just a typical 250k experience, really. Kind of the typical 250k experience. So let's get some money back into this account. We bought Drew Holiday just for the 13th man spot. Bought out JJJ. Bought a Donald for a Hoff badge, and then thought, don't even want Hoff badges anymore. And then the Giannis bought for 650. Sold for 550. A nice 150k loss on him. And then the auctions. So, 3 hours to go on these guys. And I can tell you the prices that we paid. So, Yao Ming, 25 off badges. We bought for 1.3 mil. And he is around 1 mil right now. So we should be getting back around 1.1, hopefully, for Yao. So a decent price for Yao Ming. And he was obviously incredible. LeBron James, 52 off badges. I added 2 duplicates to him because why the hell not? I actually got this card for 1.27, which is an amazing price. So 1.27 mil for LeBron James. He's already at 7 figures. We might actually make a little bit of profit on this card. I know, crazy to think we might make profit, but we might make a little bit of profit on LeBron James. And then a 40 off badge Magic, bought for 460. I imagine he will sell for around the same. I don't think we'll make anything or lose anything. He should sell for about the same. So these guys will hopefully all sell and put us back to, you know, kind of where we were. We were at 7.8. So we need to find 3.2 mil over these guys. Yeah, that's not going to happen. I don't think it's going to happen. So we're going to take a hit, but, you know, that's okay. We did it to give ourselves the best chance at 250k. It didn't work. Well, it did work. It gave us the best chance, but we come against a previous qualifier. Very much we can do about that. But as for the actual 250k stream itself, well, they didn't do one. 2K didn't do a 250k stream because they were scared to take responsibility of how this whole situation has been handled. So last night or yesterday, we had people playing, knowing full well they were going to get disqualified from it, but just ruining other people's days. We had 2K tweet out a code for a diamond shoe pack, which is useless, and then tweet out a code for this guy right here, James Harden, and then Dirk, and then delete this tweet. And then they haven't tweeted since. So just an absolute disaster. Thankfully, we managed to get both James Harden and Dirk, which is pretty cool. They've got a combined value of about 300k, so nice pickups to the squad. They will be going into the backup lineup. But yesterday, Twitter was bugging out, so the notification for this tweet didn't actually go out anyway. So you had to just be on Twitter at the right time. I was, obviously, because we were streaming it. And most of the guys in the stream actually managed to get both of these cards. So really happy with that. Dirk comes through as well as James Harden. And they do go into the backup lineup. We've got a spot for them. So James Harden, hello. James Harden goes in. And then old man Dirk goes in. Not bad. So I'll take those as untradeable cards. So from 250k, we come away with 2 opals, which I'm okay with. But the fact that they deleted the tweet, they didn't stream, they didn't acknowledge the tournament was even on, they didn't acknowledge the tournament had even started. It just doesn't really make any sense. It never really does this company, but it doesn't really make any sense. And that's it now for 250k until the actual main tournament, which is going to be an absolute mess. Yesterday was a mess enough. It's going to be even worse when it comes to the actual qualifying round. So that is going to do it from me today, everybody. We made 5.3 mil off LeBron, which is insane. We bought a squad for 250k. It didn't work out. We're selling that squad now. And yeah, make sure you check out SoRare in the description. Shout out to those guys sponsoring today's video. Check the link in the description. Start up your SoRare account. And then let me know who you pull as your MVP from your starting players. That's going to do it for me today, everybody. Hope you guys have enjoyed. As usual, please subscribe. See you next time. And peace.